In November 2024, Jaguar released a 30-second advertisement as part of a global brand relaunch. The video featured models dressed in brightly coloured, avant-garde clothing, standing in abstract environments. No vehicles appeared. The closing line read, "Copy nothing." Within 48 hours, the video reached more than 110 million viewers across social platforms. Public reactions range from confusion to criticism. One widely shared response came from Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who asked a simple question: "Do you sell cars?" At the time, Jaguar technically did. 5 months later, the answer was less clear. According to data from the European Automobile Manufacturers Association, Jaguar registered 49 vehicles across all of Europe in April 2025. In the same month the previous year, the company sold 1,961 units.
With Jaguar buyers, who wants to be associated with the brand resale?
The decline represented a 97.5% year-over-year drop. Jaguar's leadership attributed the collapse to an intentional halt in production rather than a sudden loss of demand. That explanation was accurate, but incomplete. The underlying issue had existed for years. By 2024, Jaguar was selling vehicles with minimal profitability. CEO Adrian Mardell publicly stated that most Jaguar models were generating close to zero margin. Operating costs continued to rise while revenue declined. Global sales figures reflected the trend. Jaguar sold 180,833 vehicles in 2018. By fiscal year 2024, sales had fallen to 67,000. In the first half of 2025, volume declined an additional 40%, reducing Jaguar's contribution to just 8% of total Jaguar Land Rover output. During the same period, Land Rover achieved record performance. The Defender alone sold 115,000 units, nearly double Jaguar's entire lineup. The contrast highlighted a structural problem. Jaguar was no longer competitive in its existing market position. Jaguar's market position had weakened within the mid-luxury segment. Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Audi dominated through scale, technology, and established brand strength. Jaguar lacked the volume to compete on cost and lacked the differentiation to justify higher pricing. Internal assessments concluded that remaining in this segment would result in continued decline. The alternative was repositioning. Rather than competing with German manufacturers, Jaguar would move into the ultra-luxury category. The target market included brands such as Bentley and Rolls-Royce. Vehicles in this segment sell in lower volumes but generate significantly higher profit per unit. The strategy prioritized margin, exclusivity, and brand elevation over sales scale. Jaguar named the plan Reimagine. In 2021, the company announced a complete transformation. All existing Jaguar models would be discontinued by the end of 2024. The brand would transition to an all-electric lineup. Pricing would move substantially higher. Managing Director Rawdon Glover stated that Jaguar needed to operate at a completely different price point to remain viable. Chief Creative Officer Jerry McGovern introduced a new design philosophy called exuberant modernism, intended to redefine Jaguar's visual identity. Execution required a full reset. Jaguar implemented what leadership referred to as a firebreak. By December 2024, production of every Jaguar vehicle would stop. The XE and XF sedans, the F-Type sports car, the E-Pace and I-Pace SUVs, all discontinued. Dealerships would have no new inventory for more than a year. Jaguar would rely on financial support from parent company Tata Motors while preparing an all-new electric lineup scheduled for launch in late 2026. The first vehicle would be a 4-door electric GT priced around $130,000, nearly double the cost of Jaguar's previous sedans. The strategy removed continuity between the existing brand and its future replacement. On November 18, 2024, Jaguar deleted its entire social media archive. Years of posts, customer engagement, and brand history were removed. The following day, the rebrand launched. The leaping Jaguar emblem was removed from primary branding. It was replaced with a minimalist wordmark using mixed capitalization. New slogans accompanied the rollout, including Delete Ordinary and Copy Nothing. The rebrand advertisement attracted immediate global attention. It was widely shared, criticized, and debated. No vehicles were shown. 2 weeks later, Jaguar revealed the Type 00 concept car at Miami Art Week. The vehicle featured angular proportions and unconventional surfaces. It was presented in 2 colours, Miami Pink and London Blue. Public reaction was polarised. The design departed sharply from traditional Jaguar styling. In April 2025, sales data provided context for the rebrand's timing. Jaguar registered 49 vehicles across Europe. The company stated that the decline reflected its planned production shutdown rather than consumer rejection. With no inventory available, sales were inherently limited. However, comparisons with competitors raised questions. BMW continued selling internal combustion vehicles while introducing electric options such as the i4 and iX. Electric sales rose 32.4% year over year in the first quarter of 2025. Mercedes-Benz integrated electric drivetrains into existing E-Class and S-Class platforms. Audi maintained its A4 and A6 lineup while expanding electric offerings. These companies preserved customer continuity during transition. Jaguar did not. Dealerships remained largely empty. In the United States, the company announced plans to reduce its dealer network from 122 locations to 20.